Billy Napier's Raging Cajuns coming off a 56-14 loss to the defending national champions and #1 ranked Alabama Crimson Tide. Nonetheless, Napier says he did see some good things from the weekend.
We did build some momentum for our football team, I think, with how we played in the fourth quarter in particular and in the second half. We're able to generate some offense and put 2 scores together against their reserves and certainly got a couple stops. So I think from that standpoint, there's no quit in this group of players that we have. That's one thing I'm very pleased with. They've responded well to adversity. They play with effort. They play with toughness. We've got to put the execution with those intangibles, and I think that's our focus going forward.
But overall, Napier is still looking for more consistency.
You know, I'm disappointed with the consistency that we play with. You know, I think that we do lots. There's a lot. I can put together a highlight reel for you. You know, but just down in, down out, the ability to consistently do our job. That's the gap that we've got to get fixed. You know, we're a little too up and down, in my opinion. We're big and little. You know, we're big play, negative play. You know, so overall, I'd like to see a much more consistent group in all 3 phases. You know, there's times in even last week's game where in the game changer group we execute the plan to perfection. We place the ball on the sideline, the gunners win. The hang time's accurate, the ball placement's accurate, the gunner wins, we get a fair catch. There's other times where the first kickoff of the game, the ball placement's perfect, the coverage is perfect, we tackle the guy on the 28-yard line and we neutralize the return game. But there's also bad ball placement, bad hang time, missed tackle, poor second-tier coverage, touchdown. You know, so we need to be a more consistent team, and that applies to all 3 units, in my opinion.
Raging Cajuns heading to San Marcos this weekend. They're going to take on Texas State. Napier says both teams in similar situations.
You know, we're a third of the way through the season. I think we've got a little bit better pulse and a feel for where we're at. The majority of our football is in front of us relative to our conference. 8 games left. We look forward to those group of 5 games coming up and the challenges that come with that, and that starts with Texas State. It's certainly, we're kind of in the same boat as them. We're both 1-3, and we're focusing on improvement. But our players are growing up. I see leadership development at the player level. I think as a staff, we're figuring it out. We're getting a little more consistency in our routine. I think everybody's getting more and more comfortable. So we look forward to the challenges in front of us, and certainly excited about this week and the opportunity.
Raging Cajuns overall 1-3, 0-1 in the Sun Belt, looking for their first win in conference play against the Bobcats on Saturday. Keep it tuned into 103.7 The Game, 103.7thegame.com for all of your Raging Cajuns football coverage.